Everything in this video is alleged and intended for entertainment purposes only.
Welcome back. Breaking news on my channel for the Chronically Online this evening. So Hannah, who did the first interview with Sarah and Patrick from the Dad-Daughter Dream Team, popped back up on TikTok. She posted that she had some information she wanted to come clean, I guess, and felt bad for bailing on everyone. It wasn't anything crazy, but I mean, getting confirmation from Patrick that he did make the Literotica story on the Ms. Ariella Brigman page, and then number 2, Sarah never moved out of the house. The clip, I have a sped up version on my TikTok if you would prefer to watch it that way, but this version I don't have the full 45-minute live. I just cut out the most critical pieces. So without further ado,
now some rumors that I do want to clear up are, 1, Patrick and I are not related at all, actually. No, the interview was supposed to happen, and Patrick and Sarah are off TikTok from what they claim. And in that interview, Patrick was going to confess to writing the Literotica account. He also was going to confess that Sarah does not and never moved, that she still very much lives at home.
Well, I freaking told you so. From day one, I said that she did not move out of that freaking place. And people on Al Gore's internet were and also don't judge my bangs, I did them myself. People on Al Gore's internet were very rude to me, very nasty, and I feel like I am entitled to an apology and financial compensation. Now to the Literotica. Yeah, I also have believed that he wrote that from the Ms. Ariella account. I associated with the Ms. Ariella Brigman one, 100%. I knew that from the fucking jump. Vindicated, although I would like to see the receipts. Did they communicate this via text or email or whatever? Editing Cara here. I guess this was the screenshot that was shared during the live, so there's the proof. Also, girl, I still think that's your cousin, because you're telling me you're from the same part of freaking New Hampshire and y'all have the same face layout. Be so fucking for real. And for Sarah, I'm fucking sorry, because your family's nasty and you need to get the hell out of there. Your daddy is not your husband. Ew. Ew, he really wrote some nasty... I'm looking at my teeth. He really came onto this place, lied so much. Goodbye. Please. I don't know. She might be too far gone at this point. Unless she has IRL friends, I really don't know what is going to happen. I knew she never moved out. I knew it. I was seeing the signs and the symbols and the orange and the... Ha. Okay. Goodbye.
No, Sarah did not move out of the apartment. They, I guess, moved into a bigger room that I guess has 2 rooms now. I don't really know. I don't believe she moved out. I believe him when he says that. I did tell him, you kind of scammed people for stuff that's illegal.
But I figured I'd give you guys a little taste of what my apartment looks like. So this is my bed. As you can see, Jackie has kind of taken it over. But I set it up over here in the far corner along with my nightstand with some plants and my books. And then this is my dresser area. I have some pictures of my grandpa, our first ever copy of our book, and something playing on the TV. I can't even remember what was playing at the time I filmed this. I put some of my plants up there too. Yeah.
Notice how the shelf aligns perfectly with the dresser and objects. The Getchell apartment before they moved in looked familiar. Look at the dresser and TV.
Go ahead and transfer over to that place, that apartment instead of our old one.
Okay, so this is just a quick little floor plan that I came up with. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think some things need to be switched around, but we'll get into that. So this is a room that you can see that's a white wall with windows. So there's two areas of the place that have the white wall with the window. And this one, if you look behind her, there's a computer screen like on her right shoulder. And then if you look down on her left shoulder, like kind of where it slopes down, there looks like there's another desk space that has a colorful wallpaper. Okay, remember that. Okay, so now if we look here, this photo, this looks like that same floral table that was facing that window. And then it has that pink background. So I'm thinking that they put up that divider here's the divider. I'll show you in 1 second. Okay, so here is that room divider again. So I believe that the pink floral thing that a lot of the videos have been recorded in front of is with this room divider. And you can see that there's kind of an orange light coming from the right side. So I believe that would be that first living space, or like the original area where the bed was. And I'll put that here. Okay, so there's the one white wall, orange, another white wall. And then you can see in the other room, so it's like two rooms, there's another white wall and the same blinds. And there's the kitchen, which looks just like the kitchen we've been seeing from Sarah. Here's the proposal video, and you can see that the bed is lined up with the orange wall and a window, making me think that since that's older and they moved into the new space, here her hair is a different color, that she is still with her parents. This isn't like a gotcha moment or anything like that. It's really just. And then this is a bathroom. And so there's two bedrooms in the apartment and they're mirrored. One of them has a sink, and on the other side it does not have a sink. And I believe that she is recording from the closet looking towards the bathroom, because you can see the shower bar behind her. Okay, again, now she has the red hair again, and we can see the white walls. And if you look in the background, I believe I zoom in at a certain point, you can see the refrigerator is back there. I believe that's a refrigerator, so that this would be going back to the hallway. Okay, so this is the sink from the family apartment. This is back in June 6th. Look at the accessories, everything, and now this is Sarah's new apartment. I think the reason a lot of us are concerned and confused is because she did say that she was moving 30 minutes away from her family. She said her family's back in Garland, Texas, and that she is elsewhere. And based on this, it appears like she's still stuck with them. Now, here's the cot, and I believe it's like a hospital cot. You can see that handle.
Do a full
Okay,
apartment tour,
so
but I figured I'd
she
give you
is
guys
giving
a
us an
little
apartment
taste of what my
tour.
apartment looks like.
And
So
I'm
this
going to
is my
show you
bed.
how
As
this
you
is
can
the
see,
same
Jackie
space
had
that they were
kind of,
currently living
taken
in, and
it
they just
over.
sectioned
But
off
I
a
set it
place
up
for
over
her.
here in the far corner.
So this is a twin size bed. Here's them previously, twin size bed. Now look at the floor.
Along with my
Okay,
nightstand with some
back
plants
here,
and
twin
my
size
books.
bed. They just added
And
some
then
furniture. Look at
They
that.
had a one-bedroom
In the new
available.
space,
They
it
thought
looks
about
just
This is my
like
dresser area.
this
I
in the
have
new
some pictures
space
of my
from
grandpa,
the old
our
space.
first ever copy.
Oh, this is a previous video of theirs. Look at what's that? A room divider that you could put a different color onto. Okay, now we'll look at the new space.
My
What? Oh,
filming
there it
area,
is.
my
Okay,
basically
there's the new
living
space.
room. I've got my couch.
You
with
can
my
see you
nice
can't see
fuzzy
the
blanket
orange
over the
wall
back of
anymore
it.
because now
That
it's
is
been
so
covered up by this
comfortable, by the
curtain.
way.
She's probably using that
And
room
my
divider,
nice little
or
backdrop.
has the
That
room
looks like a
divider in a
bookshelf.
different
I like it.
place and has this
And then
strung
this
up.
is
Now
my
this is
table,
just
my,
Christmas decor
coffee
in
table. Yes,
September,
that is a
but
Christmas
okay.
tree. Don't come for me. And then this is
Now we
my
can see the kitchen
area.
of Sarah's new
I've got
place
my
compared to the kitchen in the Getchell's
Move that
place
couch out of the way. We're gonna put
that
a
they
bed
just
for the
moved
tree.
into
hung up my dresses, my
this year.
my shirts.
There's a
I got
closet
some
in
more
Sarah's
hangers
new
to hang up
place.
more of my
Now there's
clothes.
two
And I've got
closets that
my
look just
hanging
like this
storage
in the
container that I
Getchell's
put my
old
towels in.
apartment,
And then
or
at
the
the
one they
top
were
is
just
Place
living
to
in,
kinda stretch
and you
out.
will see it right
And,
here.
I know you guys have a lot of questions about it. We will answer
Ugh.
old,
So
Girl
there's
Scout
that
sash.
apartment.
And
Now look
here's
at
a
this
little clip
floor.
of Jackie enjoying her
Look at
new
the floor.
toy. So I
Okay.
hope you guys enjoyed this.
There it is. You can see it. I took a picture.
Had a one-bedroom available.
Now look
They
at the
thought of
floor
us
here.
and allowed us to go ahead and transfer over to that place, that apartment instead of our old.
This
So-
sort of apartment tour.
I don't know. Let me know what you guys
I
think.
love my new
But I
apartment.
think
I'm so happy
she's
with how it turned
still
out, and I hope
in
you
the
guys
same
love it too.
apartment,
See you next time.
just in her own little corner. Bye.
Now I said I wouldn't do
You got people to buy things under the assumption that she moved out. Like, that's kind of a problem. And people who gave money and send stuff like should rightfully be upset, you know? They deleted their account because they want to run away from this. I mean, how can you come back from something like this? How can you come back knowing that your father wrote a really horrible story about you? You can't come back from that. I think she is definitely out of touch with reality, and I definitely think she's brainwashed, but she's also an adult. So what do you do for somebody who's an adult? How do you help them? Because I know that some of the people I talk to who know them have tried to help her, and she doesn't want to leave. Some information about when she was a child, CPS had got involved, and there was an incident, and he admitted to that, but changed the story around to make it not seem so bad. But I kind of pretty much told him, like, I don't believe you. I think you're lying to me. The bomb does know. The bomb does know. For sure. For sure. This isn't like, people have reported them before. Like, this is not new. This isn't like something like, oh, TikTok discovered. Like, this has been something that's been ongoing in their life since she was a child. I have been told by sources that are very close to them. This has always been an issue. And if, CPS gets involved, they move. If, like, I don't know, I'm one person, like, what can I do? I mean, if things have already been tried to be done by people who actually know them and nothing is coming out of it, like, what do you do at that point? His justification was that he spiraled and wanted to make money. But it sounded like to me like him and Sarah kind of like were taking advantage of the situation on TikTok. They were taking advantage of people talking about it. Their views and money and everything were going up. I will never enter. They move around a lot. And they don't have a lot of people in their life. No, she did not move out. Patrick said she did not. Why did they change their moving? They were hoping that staging that would kind of have people lay off of her. Yeah, they've been in Dallas, but they moved around a lot. And he said that himself, and the people that know him also said that they move around a lot. It's in a message that he sent me that Sarah did not move out. What was the CPS? I guess when she was younger, she was brought to the hospital in a robe and did not have garments on, which prompted a CPS investigation. But I guess when that was opened, they started moving around, and I guess they lost them or something like that. Really pressed him on the suspicious quail. The person that I spoke to, I actually played the clip of the voice from the suspicious quail on YouTube, and that person did say that they believe 100% that it was Patrick. There was no doubt in that person's mind that that was Patrick. When I brought that to his attention, he just denied. Did he explain why he wrote the letter? Yeah, for money. He wrote the Literotic account for financial means. He said that he just took advantage of all the online stuff. They were making quite a bit of money, I guess. Sarah has been offered numerous opportunities to leave by people close to her, and she refuses to leave. Now, could that be because of Hunter? Could she be wanting to stay to protect him? Could she be staying to, I guess, like she homeschools him and does, takes care of him like a mother figure, from my understanding?
Sources who reach out to me, they are in Dallas, have hand eyewitness information that Sarah of the Dad Daughter Dream Team did not move out, and that she did not get a job because her job, teach her brother homeschooling. She is literally the teacher. I think some people were still thinking, oh, she moved. No, she's still in the same exact either hotel room or it's like a hotel suite. And I don't want to talk poorly about him because he's a minor. And he did not ask to be born in this freaking situation. But he's 15, I believe. And he cannot read. That kind of like broke my heart, honestly. That's really sad. Like, these kids didn't ask to be, brought into this, like, kind of up situation. How does the source know this? They know the Getchels. IRL.
They've been involved. Like, this isn't something new. He actually wrote me this huge life story from beginning to end to where he is now. It was intense. Oh, man. And it sounds like to me, Patrick was just really so focused on online presence. He just wanted to be successful. He wanted to be famous. He wanted to make tons of money online. Like, that was like tunnel vision. Like, literally tunnel vision was online. So that's why we see all of those different platforms that he tried promoting and trying to make money. Like, and I think he kind of said, like, he found his niche. Like, it was, wow, people think me and my daughter have a relationship. Like, let's, really jump on this. And like, and it's kind of gross, man, to even do that. I think Literotica can make you money, but he had a fan view account, which I think that's, like, he had that linked so people could go and, like, send money there. I feel like that's a hard one because it's not my story to share, and that doesn't involve Sarah or Hunter, and so just take what you will with that. Jenna, I'm trying to, like, even remember, honestly. I actually feel very sad for Sarah because she really thought, like, her and Jenna were best friends, and they weren't best friends. It's so sad. Like, the delusion of that is just heartbreaking, and I feel very sad for her. Well, he didn't say that he was attracted to Sarah. He didn't say that. He wrote fictional things, but he said that, like, I don't know. Like, it wasn't like today he's attracted to her. Like, he never said those words. He just said that he wrote the Literotica. He wrote those stories. Yes, Teresa knows that he wrote it. Why do I think Sarah said... I feel like I actually can't even say that because I really don't know if she is or not. Do you really think Paul is innocent? Who's Paul? Or somebody who knows him listen to the Suspicious Quail YouTube video and said 100% that was Patrick. Like, that person was like dead set, like, that is Patrick.
Update/theory that I just wanted to go over with you all. So on Reddit, it was posted that the account Suspicious Quail was reactivated onto YouTube. I guess they were gone for some time, and now that account is back live. And what I found that was interesting in that account, the more I listened to it, the more I think that it could potentially be a younger Patrick Getchell who is recording these voiceovers about this game, Dark Souls. In one of the last videos that's posted to the channel, which was active over 12 years ago, they discuss having an encounter with the FBI around the year 2012. Now, why is this important? Well, we don't really know why Patrick upped and moved his family from New Hampshire, Vermont area back in 2012 when they moved down to Texas. However, if what this video is alleging, and if this individual is indeed a younger Patrick, having an FBI raid would absolutely explain why you would move your family all the way down to Texas without really a plan, without a job in place, and that would also explain why they were living out of their car. Shortly after Patrick, Teresa and the kids moved down to Texas, Patrick's mother and stepdad also moved down to Texas about an hour outside of Dallas, which, if she has 2 other sons with indiscretions like this, it's not too much of a stretch to think that she may defend him and want to give him support, as he is the baby and the youngest in the family. So I'm going to be playing the clip for you from this account, Suspicious Quail, off of YouTube right now.
Sorry I haven't posted anything in a while. Been a bit busy. Got interrogated by the FBI as to some questionable contents on my computer. But everything's fine now. I'm just chained down to my chair, and I can't really do anything else. So I might as well get around to this next Dark Souls thing. I've never actually done this before, so let's try. Ah! I'm so bad. Oh god. Oh god. I missed the cool thing. No. This cage here.
For you. My first game is going to be a very popular game that's gaining a lot of traction not only on mobile but now on PC on Steam.
Connect to this bonfire again via the shortcut in Undeadburg. So, let's get this on a roll and kill some kids. I do not endorse the killing of real kids in any way, shape, or form. Don't try.
Yeah. Okay, so I always check everything as I'm going up, even though I already know where this goes. That way, you know, I at least know where stuff is.
Dragon. I've always been a dragon. That's how it goes.
When I listen to those 2 voices interspersed like that, I do lean towards thinking that this could potentially be a younger Patrick Getchell. Now,
Last time I spoke with Patrick, actually I did reach out to him to ask him if Sarah deleted her account, and he said yes. She was just waiting for the money from like TikTok. She had made money, I guess, but I never responded to him after. Guilt, I think it was. I think it was guilt. He made it sound like he just couldn't really take it anymore. All the online hate, everything that was happening, like he felt like it was just better to confess that he wrote the Literotica account. Screenshots I will post later. There's a lot of messages. I was really trying to convince him to tell, you know. Yeah, he wants to be famous. They lied about Sarah moving so they could take the weight off of Sarah, but she did not move. She still lives with them. No, they all live together. You guys, they all live together in one apartment. I guess they moved to a bigger apartment. They made her space to look like it was. The fact that he went into such great detail is really disturbing and makes me believe there was more that went on between them. Like, I believe that. After speaking at that time with some people who were close with them, I believe that. I really do. And I told him I believed it. I told him straight up, I'm like, I think you're a liar and I think more happened and you're just not going to be honest. I said, why would you? Why would you tell the truth on that part? You know, Sarah, if you're like a queen, you'll do everything for Sarah. You'll buy a ring. It's just very odd behavior. I think there's a saying, or it's like statistically, like if it's done to you, then you become the perpetrator, right? Or something like that. So take again what you will with that information. CPS have already been involved, you guys. I think this is something a lot of you are maybe didn't know, but like CPS has been involved many times with them. Many times. Even when Sarah was little, CPS has been involved. Like, this is not new to the system. They know who he is. They know the family. They know Sarah. They know Hunter. Like, CPS has been involved so many times. That there were no factual claims. That there was nothing that CPS could find. Don't believe that, because I was told that they constantly moved to try to avoid CPS. She doesn't want to leave him behind. I don't think so. She's very, 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 very dependent on her father. But they have a codependency relationship. That is part of the problem. But what was said to the CPS to get them involved? I don't know all of the incidences, but I know some. CPS. The one that I know to be what I think is pretty bad was that when Sarah was younger, she was rushed to the hospital. She was wearing a robe without garments on. And that was sorry. Yeah. So that was one that was opened, and then they moved. Sarah has a lot of injuries. I don't know. Well, Patrick told me that she had like excruciating pain in her right side or something. His story was that she had lice. Teresa was picking the lice out. All of a sudden she started screaming. She was in pain. She got rushed to the hospital. But that's not the person that told me this. I find very credible. So I'm going to believe what this person says, not Patrick. No, because there's something else that was said that, like, Hunter threw a toy at her head. So, like, the story is very different. Like, there's, like, multiple different scenarios for the situation of her going to the ER. My life keeps pausing. CPS has been involved multiple times. He's obsessed with the internet. He's obsessed with making money.
This is all still developing, so there might be more info that comes in throughout the day. I know there was another live last night that I wasn't able to jump on that Oliver Nicole did with Hannah that went on for like 3 hours. So I'll see if I can get some info from that. But yeah, that's really what I've got right now, and I will keep you all updated. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.
Oh, yeah!